So I'm going to tell you guys the eras of the Democratic Party. I put each of them in rows. So here they are. The top row is the Jacksonian Democrats, the founding Democrats, from Andrew Jackson to James Polk. Some of those would be Andrew Jackson, James Polk, Mark Van Buren, and George Dallas. Then the next row is the pre-Civil War Democrats, in charge from Zachary Taylor to James Buchanan. Some of those people would be Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, and Lewis Cass. Trying to name some besides presidents, actual presidents. Then you have the Civil War Democrats, aka the Confederate Democrats. Some of those would be John C. Breckinridge, Jefferson Davis, Alexander Stephens, and Robert E. Lee, possibly. And then the next row you have the post-Civil War Democrats, or the Bourbon Democrats, from Andrew Johnson to William Howard Taft. Some of those would be Grover Cleveland, and Samuel Tilden. And then you have the next one, the Progressive Democrats, under Woodrow Wilson. Some would be Woodrow Wilson, obviously, plus Thomas Marshall, and yeah. Then you have the next era, the Silent Democrats. Yeah, Democrats had like no power during this era of Warren Harding, Calvin Coolidge, and Herbert Hoover. Some of those would be Al Smith. Some of the Silent Democrats would be Al Smith and James Cox. And then the next era, because of Herbert Hoover's handling of the Great Depression, you got the next era, the New Deal Democrats, from Franklin D. Roosevelt to Lyndon Johnson. Some of those would be Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman, John F. Kennedy, and Lyndon Johnson. Some others would be Abel Barkley and Al Stevenson the second, and yeah. And then you have the next row, Richard Nixon to George H.W. Bush. The Democrats in this era, you could really call them Silent 2.0, but that's boring. I want to call them the Jimmy Carter Democrats. These people were mostly nice, but horrible politicians. Some include Jimmy Carter, Walter Mondale, Michael Dukakis. Robert Byrd wasn't really nice in the beginning, but as he got older, he became more nice. So, Jimmy Carter, Walter Mondale, George McGovern, Robert Byrd, and Michael Dukakis. Yeah, some others, but I'm not going to mention them. And Ted Kennedy was also in this, but he was not nice like the others were. And then you have, and they were relevant from 1969 to 1993. And then you have, and then you have the third white Democrats, or the Clinton-Obama Democrats. Some of these would be Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, obviously. Some others would be Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and John Kerry. Oh yeah, and Al Gore Jr. Oh yeah, Al Gore Sr. would also be for this era. Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, John Kerry, Al Gore Jr. And they were relevant from 1993 to 2025. And in 2025, you got the Democrats under the second Trump presidency. Some of those will be they will be the Social Democrats. Very, very far left compared to these other eras. You have Zoran Mamdani, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, AOC, that's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and Ilhan Omar. And they're relevant from 2025 until now. Hopefully that might change soon, but whatever. And those were the eras of the Democratic Party.